All right, hopefully you can hear me. This is a test for those of you who can see this later on. All right, hopefully you can let me know you can hear this. All right, hopefully you can hear me. And this is a test. And let's see what happens. For those of you who can see this later on. All right, hopefully you can let me know you can hear this. All right, hopefully you can hear me. And I'll put this back on. And let me see now. If I cut that off on the computer, then let's see what happens. Okay, so I have to have YouTube on. Okay, so we are getting ready for Saturday and we're running a test here. Okay. All right. Yep. So Junior, put that on the live screen, on the big screen. Okay, is that what that is? Let me see, is that it? Powered by Zoom. Okay, so as we go through this, then this is an old slide I did before, but I want to be able to see the people in the chat. So where's the chat room? Is anybody chatting? Okay. So what that means is we have a live room. So you all, the law of the lid. This is a system that I taught several years ago, but it's still a good piece. So we're talking about the law of the lid. But here, this John Maxwell, of course that I teach. But I want you all to know that the law of the lid says that leadership ability determines a person's level of effectiveness. And many times people don't realize that it's important to be effective. You got to talk about the law of the lid. So leadership ability is the lid that determines a person's level of effectiveness. Now, once again, I'm speaking here. I want to know if the microphone is clear. We need to get the hot mic, the boom mic, but so far so good. So the lower an individual's ability to lead, the lower the lid on his potential. The higher the individual's ability to lead, the higher the lid is on his potential. And now I want you to understand, you all, that once again, this is a test. Testing 1, 2, 3, person's level of effectiveness. And so we're going to continue. So, and that makes it good because now I just noticed if I have a screen here, I can actually see some other things as well. Okay, so here it is, you all. The higher you want to climb, the more you need leadership. It's very important. So I'm going to break this slide down. So the greater the impact you want to make, the greater your influence needs to be. Whatever you will accomplish is restricted by your ability to lead others. So look at the slide that I have right here. Look at the information: success without leadership, and then you have success with leadership. So pay attention to the screen, the box on the left side. Success without leadership. Along the left side of that picture, you have leadership ability, and along the bottom, you have success and dedication. But look at the level of effectiveness. So if you're on a 1 tier and you can have dedication all the way up to an 8.5, your effectiveness is still minimized because of your leadership level of ability. So I want you to see this now. This is very important. Now look at this, the picture on the right side of the screen, where a person is still has a dedication of an 8.5, but they increase their leadership ability. They increase their understanding. They work on them. look at the level of success and the level of how effectiveness increases because you studied leadership. So remember, the higher you want to climb, the more you need leadership, the greater the impact you want to make, the greater the influence needs to be. And whatever you will accomplish is restricted by your ability to lead others. Now, once again, you all, this is just a test, but we are working out the kinks and we want to check the audio. So, thank you all. So now, let me see. So what is the lid number on your leadership? So this is a little test that we do. So on a scale, I want you to check one that you have, of course. And, I'll give you more instructions on how to do this, but put a number next to these. And then we're going to divide by 21. So on a scale from 1 to 5, 1 to 10, put a number in there. Okay. Now, ask those closest to you to grade you on your lid and evaluate and consider 21 qualities. Okay. So here we go. We're going to continue this. Once again, you all, this is a test for those who chiming in and watching. I would appreciate feedback. I need to know if the audio clear. If you can just type that in the chat, I would really appreciate that. The audio is clear. And once again, this is a test, but this is a PowerPoint and we're getting ready for our conference coming up on Saturday, the 22nd. Okay, so raising your lid, mentorship, coaching, mastermind, focusing. You want to do something beyond yourself. Reflect on who has been a lid lifter in your life. What characteristics makes them a lid lifter? And then make a stop doing list. Now, I really like that. I might have to use that on Saturday. That's pretty good right there, you all. But many people don't look at these things. And so for those of you who don't know, I've been in leadership for at least 23 years now. I'm 45. So since I was way early, over 2 decades now, it's going on a while now. I mean, you talk about 20. I've been in leadership for 30 years in 5 years. Man, that's crazy. Okay. All right. Once again, this is a test, ladies and gentlemen. I need to know if the sound is good, if it's clear, if everything is coming through okay. And then we'll get to the law of influence. Now, I am noticing a lagging on my end. So I'm believing that you're getting this in real time. At any rate, the law of influence says the true measure of leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. If you know who John Maxwell is, you know that is one of his flagship sayings, that leadership is influence, nothing more and nothing less. That being said, he who thinketh he is leading and no one is following is only taking a walk, which means if you want to be in leadership, and I personally believe that everyone is a leader in some way, shape, form, or fashion, then you have to work on your influence, which goes back to the slide I showed you previously. Okay, once again, this is a test, ladies and gentlemen. I want to make sure that the sound is clear, the screen is clear, everything that we are showing is clear, because we are going to light YouTube up on this Saturday at 10 a.m. with our Faith and Success Conference. We're going to be opening up the vault and sharing some things with you all about what we did in order to achieve success. And sometimes people don't realize that one of the biggest reasons, or biggest factors, should I say, that comes with success is your ability to have faith in yourself. Of course, we want you to have faith in God, have faith in, a job or something, or what it is you're trying to do, but you need to have faith in you that you can actually do it. So you got to believe, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, myth of leadership, management myth, entrepreneur knowledge, pioneer position, 7 factors of leadership. And of course, you all can see that everything we put together is good. I'm showing you all good content right now. I probably should leave this up. At any rate, I think we've been on here for a good 5 to 7 minutes. I think I've gathered everything that I need to know as it relates to the process and what we're doing. So now the only thing is how is Junior going to cut this off? Okay, so with that being said, I believe we're going to have to escape the open piece and go to that screen. And then we'll be able to see the navigation and stop the live stream. So thank you all who's seeing this, and let me know what your thoughts are.